Welcome to this explainer. Really excited to have you with us today. Look, if you're trying to wrap your head around the foreign exchange market, you've probably already noticed that the sheer volume of choices, strategies, and loud opinions out there, well, it can feel incredibly overwhelming, right? But don't sweat it. Today, we're charting a safe, logical roadmap through the wild world of Forex trading. We're going to completely demystify the process, look at the hard data, and give you a true beginner survival guide based purely on the facts. Let's dive right in. Okay, so here's our agenda for today. First, navigating the Forex market. 2, demo versus real accounts. 3, types of Forex accounts. 4, top brokers and platforms. And finally, 5, the exact steps to open your account. All right, Section 1, navigating the Forex market. Let's cut through the noise. When you first step into this space, you're instantly bombarded by hype. You know the ones, advertisements promising quick riches literally overnight. As a beginner, you must absolutely ignore all of that. Instead, you've got to focus strictly on the structural safety of your trading environment. What does that actually mean? Well, it means prioritizing concrete, verifiable factors. You need to look at a broker's liquidity, the spreads they offer, and above all, their regulatory standing. Because let's be real, flashy marketing is definitely not going to protect your capital during a sudden market swing, but solid infrastructure will. Actually, your very first line of defense against market volatility and, quite frankly, corporate insolvency is regulatory safety. You really want to look for platforms that comply with major regulators like CySEC or ASIC. Why? Because when a broker is regulated by these major bodies, they are legally required to hold your deposited funds in segregated accounts. That means your money is kept completely separate from the broker's own operating funds. So if the broker somehow goes under, your money is still protected. This isn't just some nice-to-have feature. It is an absolute necessity for your survival in the Forex market. Moving on to Section 2, demo versus real accounts, where to practice safely. Pretty much every single professional trader's journey begins right here. I want you to think of a demo account as your own personal laboratory. It's a virtual environment that uses real-time market data, but, and this is key, you trade with virtual funds. It's literally the perfect place to test out your strategies, learn the platform's layouts, and build your skills with absolutely zero financial ruin hanging over your head. You get to experience the actual mechanics of the market without any of the monetary risk. Now, transitioning from that demo account to a real account, that is often a massive psychological shock for beginners. In the demo lab, it's totally stress-free, zero financial risk. But the absolute second you open a real account, you are dealing with actual money in live market conditions. Suddenly, you aren't just battling the market anymore. It's like you're strapped into a terrifying roller coaster battling raw human emotions like fear and greed. And on top of that, you have to deal with physical market realities, things like trade execution times and slippage, stuff that doesn't always replicate perfectly in a virtual environment. So you really must use a demo account to build your mechanical skills first. That way, when you do transition to live trading, you can focus entirely on mastering your emotional discipline. Okay, Section 3, types of Forex accounts. Managing your scale. 100,000. That is a massive number, and it's the unit size of a standard account lot. Traditionally, standard accounts require a much higher initial deposit. Now, while they generally provide the best spreads, trading in increments of 100,000 units requires a really high amount of margin. For a beginner, taking on this level of exposure is incredibly risky. I mean, one bad trade could literally wipe out a small account in a matter of seconds. Conversely, we have 1,000. This is the unit size of a micro account lot. If you're a beginner, the micro account is going to be your absolute hero. By trading in micro lots of just 1,000 units, you drastically reduce your financial risk. But you still get to experience those very real dynamics, the fear and the greed of the live market. It's honestly the ultimate tool for capital preservation when you're just starting out. Now, what if you need direct liquidity? Well, you'd look into an ECN, or Electronic Communication Network account. These connect you straight to liquidity providers. So instead of paying a spread markup, you just pay a flat commission. That often makes it the cheapest option out there for high-volume professional traders. Or maybe you require Sharia compliance. Islamic accounts are swap-free, meaning they don't charge any overnight interest, perfectly aligning with Sharia law. It's actually really fascinating just how customizable your trading infrastructure can be depending entirely on your specific strategy and personal values. Next up, Section 4, top brokers and platforms. Let's compare the top gear. So let's benchmark the gear. Just to be clear, we aren't endorsing any single path here. We're just objectively showing you what features are currently out there. For instance, you have XNES with its instant withdrawals and 0 pip spreads on pro accounts, scoring a super high 4.8 out of 5. Then there's IC Markets, well known for deep liquidity and ultra-low latency. AvaTrade is fantastic for its high compliance. It's regulated across 6 continents, and it offers a really unique AVA Protect risk tool. And then FP Markets offers massive variety, boasting over 10,000 tradable instruments and advanced C-Trader capabilities. Ultimately, your choice should depend entirely on which of these features best aligns with your specific beginner strategy.
Let's put a quick spotlight on one of these, XNES, just to understand how to weigh these kinds of features. The pros are definitely highly attractive for small accounts. We're talking a remarkably low $10 minimum entry point, 0 stop-out levels, and a huge range of crypto and FX pairs. They even offer unlimited leverage in some regions. But you absolutely must look closely at the cons. That unlimited leverage, it is a massive double-edged sword. Sure, it allows you to take larger positions with minimal capital, but it can be a severe disadvantage. If it isn't managed with intense, unwavering discipline and a strict stop loss, it will literally instantly blow up your entire account. No joke.
Alongside your broker, you've also got to choose your actual trading software. Do you love a vibrant social community? Then TradingView is your powerhouse. It's a huge web-based favorite, offering advanced cloud charting, custom indicators using PineScript, and a massive community to share ideas with. Prefer the classic, automated systems? Well, MetaTrader 4 remains the undisputed king for its user-friendly interface and its ability to run automated trading bots, which are known as expert advisors. And if you're looking to trade more than just Forex, MetaTrader 5 offers enhanced multi-asset support that lets you access stocks and futures, all while providing faster execution and a built-in economic calendar. Bringing us to Section 5, Steps to Open Your Account. Let's launch your journey.
Okay, here is your ultimate roadmap to survival. Step 1, select your broker by meticulously comparing fees, leverage, and reviews. Step 2, complete your registration. Just make sure you have your ID ready for the standard KYC or Know Your Customer procedure that's required by all regulated bodies. Step 3, choose your platform, whether that's MT4, MT5, or TradingView. Step 4, deposit your funds. But listen to me, start only with a minimum deposit that you are completely comfortable losing. And finally, Step 5, set up your risk controls. You must absolutely always use a strict stop loss to protect your newly deposited capital against sudden market crashes.
Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today. You now have the factual tools, the knowledge of regulatory safety, the platform comparisons, and a super logical roadmap to follow. But I want to leave you with this provocative thought. Setting up your account is a purely logical process, right? But trading is profoundly emotional. You have the structural blueprint now, but are you truly ready to manage the fear and greed of the live market? Because honestly, that is the ultimate test of a successful trader. So take your time in the demo lab, protect your capital with a micro account, and above all, focus on your discipline. Thank you so much for joining me in this explainer today, and happy learning.